Hello everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time here, a very warm welcome to you, and to all my returning subscribers. I am so glad you came back to watch. Thank you. Today I will share with you how I make this amazing and delicious stew. If you want to see how I make it, keep watching. Don't forget to click the subscribe button if you have not subscribed. So to begin, I'll start by straining the used oil into a pot, and I'll allow that to heat up a bit. And once that is hot enough, I'll go ahead to add the sliced onions and stir that to fry everything together. I actually fried this for about 5 minutes. This was 5 minutes later and it has been frying. I fried the onions until it was translucent, just like this. Now I'll go ahead to add in the tomato paste, and this tomato paste that I'm using is the one that have the pepper, onions and tomato paste. I'll combine that together to fry everything in the oil and make sure it releases out the sourness and it is no longer sour. Now I leave that to fry for another 3 to 5 minutes before I came back to check on it, and it has been frying beautifully. Once that is done, I'll go ahead to add in my green all-purpose seasoning or marinade. If you have not watched the video where I did this marinade, you need to watch that video and learn a thing or two for yourself, because you really need to know how to do this marinade. It is so good, and it actually takes your stew, your food, your meat from 0% to 100%. Trust me. Now I combine that and allow it to fry before I went in with the blended peppers, and I also added some frozen boiled peppers. Combine everything together to make sure it is well combined. Now I'll cover it just halfway to allow it to cook and while it fries at the same time. And this was 15 minutes later. The stew has been frying. Look at the oil, it has started to settle to the top. That indicates that your stew is being fried properly. Now I will combine everything together and it's time for me to add the seasonings. I'm adding a medium-sized cube of seasoning, and I'll also go in with some salt and combine this together before adding the fried proteins. I already have a video on the channel where I make this chicken feet, the head, the gizzard. You need to check that video out and learn how to make this chicken feet and head. Now I'll combine everything, and once it is well combined, it's time for me to add the stock. This is the stock which I got from the chicken feet and the head. It is so rich and it's super delicious. Now I'll cover it again and allow it to start cooking. And 10 minutes later, look at the stew. It is bubbling and it has been cooking and frying at the same time. And I love to use this aluminum pot to make my stew. It actually gives it this distinct flavor and aroma. Now I came back after 5 minutes. The stew has been simmering and just look at that. It is looking beautiful. Now it's time for me to take it off the heat. I serve this stew with some rice. I also have some beans and I have some plantain, and that is how we enjoy this soup. It was so good and so delicious. If you are still watching this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel for more recipes. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you again in my next one. Bye.